Alrighty, hello everybody, welcome back to the Wellens World YouTube channel. It's been a little while. I was meant to stream like 3 or 4 times this week, ended up streaming 0 times this week. Various reasons, majoritively out of my control. I probably could have done an extra stream to be fair, but I didn't. So, you know, that's on me. But today we are playing some... I feel like it shouldn't be this silent, should it? I feel like there's usually sound effects, right? Or is this all silent? But yeah, today we're playing some Pokemon Legends ZA. We're playing the Randomiser challenge, which basically means every time we catch a Pokemon, which is going to be quite a lot in this game, we're going to spin a wheel, and whatever position that lands on is basically I get the feeling that I'm supposed to have some sound here and that my video capture device is not working properly. Am I? Yeah. Although it says it's capturing, but I can't hear it through my headphones. So maybe it's a me problem. Alright, so it turns out that you guys can hear it, but for some reason I can't. Which is, it means I'm going to have to basically do a stream in silence, essentially, which is phenomenal. Really fun. I'm trying to think of a way that I can solve it. This happened before where the only way I could solve it is by closing Streamlabs and opening it back up. But the issue with that is that I then end the stream, which I don't want to do, because it'd be really fucking annoying. The only other thing I could maybe think of is if I just unplug my headphones and plug them back in. Is it going to be that simple? No, it wasn't quite that straightforward. I think when I've done it before, I've literally had to close the app and open it back up, which I'm not willing to do. I might just end up playing in fucking silence for this one, and you guys can just hear it. If it's too loud or something, then just let me know. But I've not changed any audio settings, so it should be the same as usual, but it's just that I can't hear it, so I can't tell. Like I said, we will be randomizing our starter as well. We'll do it we usually do it on the phone on Spinwheel, wheelofnames.com. We'll just put the 3 of them in, and see what we get. If we get Chikorita, I'll be ever so slightly annoyed because we used Chikorita on our first one where we randomized it again. And I feel like we get the grass starter quite a lot. We got I can't remember if we got Sprigatito on Scarlet and Violet. I think we might have done. And then we got think we got Grookey, but he didn't last very long. and I think we got Bulbasaur when we randomised it on Fire Red, and we did get Turtwig. I remember getting Turtwig. So there seems to be a bit of an affinity for grass type starters. I think because usually the reason why this issue happens is because I opened the app without having my opened Streamlabs without having the Switch connected to the HDMI port. So when I've plugged it in, if I do it the other way around and plug it in first and then go onto the app, there's no issue. But this way around, it kind of fucks it up a little bit. So, I mean, I know that, but I just kind of forget that happens sometimes. Not going to be an issue for the stream itself and the quality of the stream. However, I won't be able to hear if there's a shiny charm, like if there's a shiny jingle. Not that it's likely to happen, but just means for this particular one stream, I will not know if a shiny Pokemon has appeared or not. Right, it shan't be long. What I'll do, to be fair, is just get the Wheel of Names prepped. So we've got Tepig, Toto, Dial, and Chikorita. And what I'll do is I'll just duplicate them so that they are in it about 4 times each, just so the wedges are smaller and just so it makes it a bit more random. So that's ready to go. Phenomenal. We're ready. If I get Chikorita, I'll be a little bit fuming, not gonna lie. Just gotta get our fucking bag back. Alrighty, this is it. I think this is where we get our starter. I assume. I'm pretty sure we get it right before we have to battle the Pancham with it. I think is the logic there. Alright, now I have to choose a Pokemon. So, let me get my phone out. Let me get it into shot. And oh, I'm knocking shit over. It's going to come up with Tepig. We got Tepig, which is absolutely fine because it's one that I've not used. I did my own playthrough with Totodile and I did the stream playthrough with Chikorita. Now, the only instance where I didn't replace a starter is with Let's Go Eevee, because obviously Eevee is a starter. Hang on, I need my pen. I need my fucking notebook because I'm a bit of a nerd, right? Bit of a geek. Where the fuck's my pen? I only have one pen in this room on this desk as well. I found it. It's one of those sick multicoloured ones, so it's actually really helpful. But I have been one sec. Basically in Sword and Shield and Let's Go Eevee, I created a little thing on my last stream of the series where I put all the stats of which one was done in which, you know what I mean? So let's just put Randomiser ZA. So basically what I do is I see how many spins we get each stream, and then also what position gets the most love and least love, and then I also do what Pokemon has the least and most time in the team. So obviously the first thing I'm going to need to do is get a full team, because I can't spin to get rid of Pokemon if my team's not full. And I do count, obviously, each time I catch a Pokemon that goes from in the first 6, I do add them. So obviously Tepig will count as a spin 1 essentially. So yeah, and I'll also randomize. There's the side mission where you restore a fossil. I'll spin for a fossil as well. Obviously Amber doesn't count, so it's Sail Fossil or Jaw Fossil. Hopefully I get a Jaw Fossil because Tyrantrum is extremely cool. But yeah, let's see how we get on. I always get the most strange teams from these playthroughs as well. I think each one I've had like at least one Pokemon where I thought, you know, I would never use that usually. Actually, I think Let's Go Eevee had the one that I was like least likely to ever use, kind of thing. Okay, now tackle takes a while, doesn't it? But obviously at a certain point we do the whole we don't spin unless it's the level of like one of our Pokemon or above. Not really sure how that's going to work in Legends EA because it's kind of a little bit different. Like, it's really easy to do that on Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet because you can just do raids and get loads of XP candy, but the only time you get loads of XP candy on Legends EA is when you do the DLC stuff. You get loads from the interdimensional rift things. You get quite a few. and it's quite easy to level up your Pokemon, but we don't have that luxury at the moment, you know, so apologies for the yawn. I think despite the fact I had quite a long sleep last night, I'm still very tired, and I can't explain why. There we go, so we've kept Tepig as our partner. That's my guy. Obviously, I would say that I'm more of a Totodile fan out of the three, but Tepig's cool. I'm just glad we didn't get Chikorita because we got Chikorita in our last stream series, so it's at least a little bit different. So now we're in the battle zone. Okay. So basically, anyone that we see in here will challenge us to a battle. Sorry, I don't know. That was a weirdly long yawn, but yeah, the intro stuff is a bit long. But once we get into the swing of things, it will be nice, and we'll be able to. I think we'll get a lot of spins in this series because of just. I think it will just be endlessly spinning because of how many Pokemon you can just catch very quickly. So I also think it'll be a case of there'll be a Pokemon that lasts like barely any time whatsoever. We'll make light work of Clutter, I think. Quite straightforward. Oh, he's just got two Pokemon. Didn't notice. Now Bunnelby's fine. Easy. Lovely. Right, can we get the heck out of here then, please? I think there's a cutscene actually that we do here, isn't there? When we, once we've made our way through, I think we have another battle, and then it's, oh no we don't, it is just the cutscene. I really hope that they, at some point, they'll bring voice acting into Pokemon games. So yeah, I think to be fair, I think Sword and Shield and Let's Go, the two that I did the stats for, apologies. I did 66 spins for each of them, which is quite crazy that they both had the exact same amount of spins on them. I can show you what I mean actually, because I've got Pokemon Shield, I've got my Let's Go Eevee stats. This is what I mean. So spins first stream, totaled to 66, number of spins and the percentage of them, and then least time in the team and most time in the team. So that's the plan. That's the plan for how this will look as well. I don't really know what other stats I can add, but it's just quite interesting to me, I think, to see who landed where and when. Because obviously if I go back to, the one from Let's Go Eevee, as you can see there was a lot of do not adds, and in position 2 had quite a few as well. So it's obviously if I show you the spin wheel, which I've not shown yet, do not add is a thicker slice, but that's because you just would never hit in it at one point size 4. I'd make it a bit thicker just so that we're at least slightly more likely to hit it. Here we are. Made it to the hotel alive. Oh, hang on a second. I'm just getting a phone call from a private number. So I'm just going to have a look, see what this is. I'll be back in a second. Oh, apologies for that. I got a phone call. Probably shouldn't say what it was about on stream, but it, to say that I shit myself when I found out who it was. It's work related. It's fine. It's. I mean, it's. I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Let's just keep playing. That's for future me to figure out. Current me wants to play Pokemon, so that's what I'm going to do. We've got so much preamble to get through before we get to running around wild zones and catching Pokemon. Generally, what I say as well is I will only come on, get it out. I'll only spin the first time we catch a species of Pokemon. So, for example, if we catch a Mareep, the first time I catch a Mareep, I'll spin. But if we catch 3 Mareeps, I won't spin all 3 times. It'll just be the once. In Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, we did it where if we got a regional variant, so say for example we spun, got a Rattata in our team and then it got removed, and then when I got the chance of getting a Alolan Rattata, I spun for that one as a separate thing. It's the same thing I did for a Meowth. I span for. I think we had a Alolan Meowth, we had a Alolan Dugtrio or Diglett. I think we had in the team as well. So you know. I think what we'll do as well is if we have spun and we don't have a Pokemon, if we've spun and the Pokemon that we span for didn't get added or was no longer added, and we find a shiny version of it, I'm going to spin for the shiny version as well. Not that I think we're likely to find any, but obviously there's the side quest where you catch a shiny Mareep, so we can do that because it'd be a shame if we caught Mareep, or if we have a normal Mareep in our team and then catch the shiny one, we can replace it kind of thing. But that's the plan. That's Okay. We're getting through these like admin-y bollocks. Missions. I just want to throw some Pokeballs at Pokemon. But it's just such a slog of an intro. I wonder if this will be more or less difficult to beat in the Randomiser challenge, because the only time you have to really worry too much about, I mean, yeah, you've got Pokemon battles in the ZA. This game's heavily focused on battling because you've got Rogue Megas as well. And the other thing as well is if we end up basically only getting Pokemon that can't Mega Evolve, we might struggle with Rogue Megas, which isn't ideal, to say the least. So hopefully we can get a few Pokemon, which is why I'm in half mind, do I just keep Tepig and like make him immune like I did with Eevee, but I thought, no. Because we only did that because Eevee's like the focal point of the game. So that's, and also I did a poll beforehand, and I think there were like 14 votes, and 9 of them were 9 of them said to keep Eevee in. So, you know, can't really argue with that when I put the poll out to the viewers, and they decided that Eevee was safe. Then Eevee was safe. There's nothing much more I can do. But with this one, everyone's on the line. I actually think I wonder if Legends Arceus would be easier to do, because a lot of it's just about catching Pokemon, but then you'd end up with like a lot of ice types and stuff because of, you know, Mount Coronet's like one of the last ones, and I feel like you'd end up with like the same kind of type in your team. If that makes sense. Fucking hell, come on. It's just so much tutorial. It'd be nice if there was a way to sort of skip the tutorials in Pokemon games, to be honest. There we go. Get rid of Chikorita pretty easy. suppose the only benefit is that this Totodile is a bit of a weaker level, and doesn't seem like it has a water type move yet, which is convenient. There we go. But I guess it's done on purpose because I guess it's because it's the one of the battle tutorial introductory things. Then it's supposed to be difficult to lose. It'd be a bit strange if you just got fucking shat on like immediately. Although, saying that, in my first battle on Fire Red, on stream, against my rival, when we picked our starters, he did beat me. So, whoops. But they obviously have, in recent years, have made it, recent Pokemon generations of whatnot, they've made it easier. Because they make your rival pick weaker ones. Obviously, she uses stronger and weaker, but they've leveled that out by leveling it down. My question is, do I have... Oh, am I going to have to... I was going to say, do I have Pokeballs? But I'm guessing we're going to have this conversation right now. Well, this sucks. What do you think the deal is here? Let's use a fucking detour then. Come on, Tony. If you catch 5 Pokemon species and register them in your Pokedex, there's a prize in it for you. How about it? Ready to store them in Pokedex? Yarp. You in that shit? There we go, Tepig in the Pokedex. So we need to catch 5 species, we need 4 more obviously. Don't know why I'm like self-explaining numbers, but here we go. Now we've got the catching tutorial. Okay. We've been given 10 Pokeballs, it should be plenty. I know. Yep. Obviously, part of the tutorial that it escapes, that's fine. There we go. We now have the second Pokemon in the team. We are 47 minutes in, and we have 2 Pokemon. That's crazy. Oh shit, I didn't mean to throw them. Press the wrong button. Nice. There we go, so we've got a Bunnelby. We need 3 more Pokemon. To fill up our team. And then once we start catching, we can start spinning the wheel. Which is what I want to do. Nice, obtain 5 potions. Lovely jubbly. Can you turn around, please? Or not? We need 5 species of Pokemon, though, not just 5 Pokemon, don't we? Ah, there's a move there. Need to. I mean, there's a Pichu there. How do I? Yeah, I can go out there. We're gonna try and catch that Pichu, so that I can. Oh, there's a Weedle actually. Hang on. There we go. We got. Oh no, we've still got only 5 species, I think, unless the Mareep can. Hang on. Hang on. Let's move you into there, and then you into there, and there we go. We have a full team of 6 different Pokemon species. So we can now... Actually, I'll go catch that Pichu anyway. And we'll do our first spin. Fuck it. I might as well just give it a punt. There we go. First spin on the old spin wheel for a Pichu. Let's go. Where's he going? Straight away in the do not add. Love that. First proper spin of the series. And it's a do not add. That is heartbreak at its finest. I think I'm missing one. I don't know what Pokemon... Ah, maybe it's Pidgey. But obviously there's no Pidgey in there at the moment. But Pidgey can appear fucking anywhere. Yeah, I want to... Oh, I want to get around there, but I guess I've got to go back through. Pidgeys can spawn like on lampposts and shit as well, so to be honest, we'll find one very easily. If it is Pidgey, which I'm assuming it is. I would be shocked if not. Right, so we'll head up to the 3rd floor. Director's office. We'll have our chat. We'll get our research and all that shit. I am going to need to go for a wee though, because I've basically chugged that monster and it's making me need a wee. So another break. 50 minutes in, 2 breaks, not too bad. But the first one was a phone call, so not really my fault. But I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Hello. Apologies for that. Apparently I have the bladder of a fucking child and can't hold an energy drink. So, apologies for that. Second break. First one was, like I say, for a phone call. Second one was because I have a tiny bladder. But hopefully, no more distractions, no more disruptions. We've got a full team of 6 different Pokemon. We... Wait, 7 species? Did we have 7 species? Did it count Pancham? Has Pancham been added? I'm a little bit confused by that, not gonna lie. But this is where we get our research stuff from. Apologies for that. I've got itchy nose. I wish when I did this the first time round, because obviously not every Pokemon has to be able to Mega Evolve. It's helpful if you have a few that can Mega Evolve that have a bit of like type coverage in their moves and so on and so forth. However, it's not like necessary to have them all. So I probably wish I would have used Tyrantrum. Because Tyrantrum's like one of my favourite fossil Pokemon, and I was actually thinking about doing a tier list of fossil Pokemon, because they're some of my favourites. Some of my favourite Pokemon are fossil Pokemon because they're cool. So I probably at some point will do that. It won't be this weekend because I can't be asked to record one at the moment. Maybe next week. I want to get back into regular videos. I'm thinking two per week, and one of them, like the weekend one being like a tier list or a quiz thing or something like that's not playing a game, and then like a weekday one that's like either something to do with playing a game or discussing a game or reviewing a game, or you know what I mean. So there'll be like gameplay involved in it, whereas the weekend one won't have gameplay involved. It'll still be about games. For example, like Pokemon tier lists and so on, which I did really enjoy doing when I did them. Just haven't done them for a while. And then like during the week one, which is going to be either talking about a game while playing it or, you know, something like that. And there is but we'll see. Because there's Invincible Versus coming out at the end of the month, which I kind of want to get. And there is the new Zombies map, which I'd probably do a video about if it's any good. I have an idea for a video. We can add Rock Smash, which means we will be able to do the Mareep side quest when it is available. I don't know, doesn't look like it is. We have to go back to Hotel Z. Yeah, it says we have 5. She said we had 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Oh yeah, we spanned for Pichu, didn't we? And it didn't get added. My bad. I forgot it. I saw something today where it was like, how was I today years old, and I realised that all the Pokemon berries are like anagrams of fruit. Like obviously Rawst berry is like straw berry, and then Pecha berry is like a Pecha berry is a peach, and then Nanab is like banana, and I was like, and a Pinap berry. I was like, do people not realise that they were based off of the ones that, and obviously like raspberry as well. It's like very obviously. You know, it's very obviously meant to be a raspberry or whatever. Ooh, we got a ZA Royale battle to go from Z to Y. I had to do my alphabet there. I was gonna say Z to X, but that ain't fucking right. Yes, so we need a Challenger's ticket. I think we have to, because obviously we can spin a wheel for whatever Kanto starter we get as well. Because there's a side mission where you pick up a Kanto starter. I think you need to go up a couple of ranks in the ZA Royale to unlock it first, but that's another one. So we'll spin a wheel for Sail or Jaw Fossil, and we'll spin a wheel for which Kanto starter we add to the team. Hopefully, as much as I like Charizard, hopefully it's not Charmander, because that would be a bit annoying to have two fire types, but at the same time, it wouldn't bother me too much because Charizard's kind of goated, if not a little bit overrated. Maybe just a teeny weeny tiny bit. But don't tell anyone I said that. I don't want to get people with pitchforks chasing me, you know. Victory needed. 3 more trainers. Oh, gone the wrong way. There's a sparkle one. Oh no, I haven't gone the wrong way. I mean, I have a little bit, but it's just there. Hello there. We need 1,000 points. Sheepalish. Let me just get Tepic out because he's obviously my. Ah no! I tried to run out of the way. Pardon me. Splash. Here we go. So we need to do 2 more victories. 1 to tip. Sure. I tried, but I just ran into her. But thank you. Thank you for the helpful tip, Tawny. Not Tawny, Leader. Leader. Sneak attack. Yum on. Lovely. That's his second win. Good shit. Okay, so that's the exit. Which way did we need to go back to now? We came, I guess, this way? Ah yeah, there's Naveen. Winning Pokemon battles in battle zones will earn you prize medals. Your prize money for the night is awarded based on how many medals you collected that night. Just watch out, if you lose a battle you may have medals taken from you. If you, I think you'd be wise to avoid picking fights with higher rank trainers. Okay. Cheers, pal. Cheers for the tip. Nice. Oh, that was his only Pokemon. Lovely. There we go, we got the ticket. I'm gonna remove this fucking fedora though. So, oh, I think it would suit. I think it would be a bit of extra style, and I'm like, well, maybe, but it looks fucking stupid. It's really dumb. But I forget how I do it now. Oh, outfit and looks. Let's. I don't really like this jacket either, to be fair. I mean, I could change the colour. Maybe. Should we do a hollow one? Let's go fucking hollow. Oh, I could do some. I could put on like a fucking really grim outfit. No, I don't want any. How do I remove it? Let me remove that shit. Get off my head. Oh hell yeah, we're gonna look sick as hell. Let's give him the hollow. Jeez, I think the trousers might be a bit much. But damn. Looking fresh. The visor looks so dumb, but I'm going to keep it for the time being. Oh, let me just go heal up Tepig, I suppose. The rest of them will be fully healed. Just so that we, no surprises get sprung onto us, I suppose. I think the other sort of issue we might stumble into is somewhere like the wild zones are all like full of like the same type of Pokemon. So we might stumble across an issue where we get like a bunch of water types or a bunch of bug types, and it could cause us a little bit of grief. I know I'm gonna win, Zach, you bastard. Gonna be an easy battle. Only got 2. I don't know why I'm yawning so much, man. It's crazy. Come on. Okay. Maybe just switch it up a bit just to, oh. Nice. Who's going to be his last one? Pikachu. His Bunnelby, he does have mud shot. It wasn't quite as simple as I thought it was going to be, but it still wasn't too tricky. Oh, we can evolve our Weedle into a Kakuna. That'll be our first evolution of the series as well. Nice. I think when we get to rank X is when we can get a Kanto starter. And then I think it's a little bit after that that we get the chance to get a fossil. So... But I think we get introduced to kind of side missions and stuff here now. But I kind of didn't consider how... At the beginning of the game, we have very limited opportunity to actually catch Pokemon and spin the wheel. Eventually we'll catch more Pokemon. That's fucking... That visor's so stupid. Love it. I love how ridiculous it is. Back to the curry and croissants. Which I actually genuinely think there's nothing wrong with that. I'm of the impression that if I had like a bowl of curry and a few croissants to kind of soak it up, if you didn't use rice, I don't really see an issue with it. I think it'd be quite nice. I don't think it's like disgusting. That's for sure. I'd certainly rather have croissant curry than a fucking sandwich like Naveen's got. And his sandwich looks boring as well. I think the thing that looks the least appealing about the curry and croissants is how solid the curry is, that it's standing. That's a bit questionable. It looks like tinned dog food. But the actual concept of it, I don't think is that outrageous, to be completely honest. Right, what's next? Prism Tower. For the life of me, I don't remember exactly what's how shit goes. I just want to spin the wheel more. It gets me going. Gets me up in the morning, you know. Come on, Terracon, let's go. There we go, we've got a red canary plush, which having one of these increases the XP points your Pokemon get by a little, which is obviously is nice. We're going to take the shortcut. The other thing as well is I've realised about this playthrough is obviously we're going to have to purchase Mega Stones potentially for some of our Pokemon, whether that's through the shards or whether that's through money in the store. And it would be really annoying if we used all of our shards or money to buy a Mega Stone and then the Pokemon got removed from the team. So that's something we're going to have to think about as well, which is just far from ideal. Obviously, not the end of the world. If we use all of our shards and it gets removed from the team, then that's just how it's going to be. But nice. Just get a few Mega Shards while we're running through. I suppose the thing I can do actually is keep an eye out more on Pokemon that we find out and about, like if we see any on rooftops and stuff that we don't have like Flabébés and whatnot. Right, let's go to Wild Zone 2, which I think is majoritively water types. So we go and catch a bunch of Pokemon and shuffle up our team a bit. By the sounds of things, we'll speak to you. Thank you for the 10 Pokeballs. There we go, Budu has been caught. Should I just go through and catch them all first and then spin each one after, or should I just do... So let's get the spin wheel out for Budu. We'll just do it this way. Spin that shit. Where's Budu going to go? If anywhere. Do not add. That's fine. I don't really care much for Budu, but, you know. Magikarp there. Let's get that shit back out. Spin once. There again. Let me just catch this Magikarp instead. Slot 2. There we go. We've got a new Pokemon. It is a Magikarp. Let me just get rid of that. Slot 2. We lose Fletchling. But gain ourselves this Magikarp. I've also got to make sure that when I will evolve this one as well. When I I make sure I put the right Pokemon in the team. There was a Pat Rat there and a Binacle. Let me just catch them both. Alright, let's get the wheel out. So we are putting... Patrat is going to go into slot 4. And Binacle is going to go into into slot 2. So, I mean, Patrat can be moved into slot 4. And Binacle can be moved into slot 2. I need to make a note as well at some point of how long Magikarp was in the team, because that was not long at all. And it could already be, I mean, it is already the shortest amount of time of Pokemon's been in the team. But obviously it's very early on. So, oh, fucking hell. What are the Pokemon in this part? Oh, it's just Staryu, isn't it? But I don't think when Magikarps are spawned in the water that Staryu spawns in the water. I think they switch. Off the top of my head. Caught in midair. Basically just catching these guys for XP purposes more than anything, because they're not going in the team. Right. What have you got over here? I'll take a quick claw. But yeah, that's I suppose this is what's going to happen when we play through this game, is that we're going to get stints where we just get a shitload of spins, because now I've gone from having like basically one spin to having like 5 in a course of like 2 minutes. I'll take a flamethrower roast. Why not? Those fucking sideburns go crazy. Yeah, something tells me that Magikarp was probably in the team for maybe a minute. If that. So I'll make sure I double check at the end of the stream how long he was in there. I feel like the animation for Tawny running there, she looks like she's putting in far too much effort for how fast she's going. She looks like she's really gunning for it, and she's just like barely moving. Alright. This is Wild Zone 3 in it, so there'll be even more Pokemon to catch here as well. Also look it up in the trees for like Pampor and Pansage and whoever else. But I don't see them. Okay, I'm getting challenged to a battle by Josie, the 5th strongest disciple in the Fist of Justice. Fucking hell, I can't get my words out, but 5th strongest is pretty crazy. I don't really think I have anything that's super effective against fighting at this point in time. Maybe just move over to Mareep because he's our next highest level. Thunder Wave him and let's growl him. Low his attack. Oof, that fucked me up. Let's just swap out to Bunnelby just to save some health. There we go. Got there. Beautiful. Now we can look through Wild Zone 3. Keep yapping, Ivor, it's fine. So in here we could get ourselves a Skiddo, we can get ourselves a Litleo, we can get ourselves a Pikachu, we can get ourselves Pancham, I think it appears in this one. There's a couple of others, I think. There is also an Alpha Litleo in this area. Oh. Nice, we've got some great bars. Let's go in. We'll make our way around. There's a Flabebe. Oh wait, it's not a grass type. Right, let me just heal up my guys, and I will get the wheel up once more for Flabebe. And he's going to be slot 4. I mean, I don't care about Patrat in terms of having him in the team, but we literally just put Patrat in recently. So Skiddo will be in here, won't he? Yeah. There we go. We can now spin for Skiddo. Where's the wheel? Please. There we go. 2. We've just basically hit the same spot. Wait, how are we in box 8? The fuck? That's a bit... I don't know how I managed that. But there we go. We've got another one in fucking slot 2. There's usually an Alpha Litleo here, but I guess we're too low level maybe. Nice. Now we can do spin again. This is what happens, when you get into a new wild zone. It just goes crazy. Oh fuck! I can't actually tell what that is. That's too blurry on my screen. I'm gonna have to spin out. I think that's bang on the line. Let's spin again. I've never had that happen before. Maybe it was just in one, but that's very clearly in slot 3, so we'll go with that because I couldn't fucking tell the first time. So once we're out of combat, we will put Litleo in slot 3. Maybe I need to get my eyes tested because that shit was blurry as fuck. Let's just catch that one. So we've got Litleo in slot 3, wasn't it? so we can tick off one on slot 3. Here we go, we're cooking now. Apologies if that was the incorrect call to spin again, but I just genuinely couldn't fucking tell. Beautiful. We can now spin for Pikachu. We can now spin for Pikachu. There we go. Slot 5. Who's in slot 5? Mareep. Oh, well, I did say that I will, if we do the side quest for the shiny Mareep, we'll spin for the shiny Mareep as well, because I said we'll spin as well. If we get any shinies, we'll spin for them like separately to their normal versions. If that makes sense. Just because if we catch a shiny, we at least want to like potentially have it in the team. I think the only one missing is... Oh, there's 2 missing from the... Oh, it'd be Pancham. I've not seen Pancham. There you go. Spin again for Esper. Which is going to go... Where? Fucking slot 1. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Well, we've lost our starter already. Bless his cotton socks, he's gone. Yeah, Pancham usually spawns in this sort of quadrant, but he's just not there. So we'll have to maybe come back another time. But there we go. We've got quite a few spins now today. Which is nice. But we do now have... Well, I've never used Esper, to be completely honest. I know it becomes Meowstic, and Meowstic has a Mega, so there's that to look forward to. But I think you have to defeat Mega Meowstic to earn the Mega Stone, unless it might be DLC Mega Meowstic. So we might not be able to use it as a Mega, but it is what it is. It's all part of the game. The game's the game. I just know that these Rogue Mega Evolutions are going to be a slog if I can't Mega Evolve. And that's fine. And then with a bit of luck, we'll get Bois. We'll be able to trade. Oh, I should catch him for Pikachu actually. I need to catch another Pikachu because the woman who gives you Bois, the Heracross, wants a Pikachu in exchange. And I only have one, and it's in my team. So I'm gonna go back to Wild Zone 3, just to grab another one to trade. I think I only picked up one. Yeah, cool beans. Let's just go smash that out before we go do these side quests, because anyone who watched my first series on this, including the DLC gameplay, knows that Bois was basically the MVP. He was the GOAT. He carried hard. There we go. Catch ourselves a Pikachu just to have. So these are all the side quests. We'll go to this one first because it's right here. Oh, there's no exit there. Hello there. Okay. We've got the this is the Alpha Bunnelby request, that's fine. We'll do this one first. I wonder if we catch the Alpha Bunnelby. I don't know if we can. I don't know how it works. I forget. I forget where we have to go for it. Ah, there you go. I mean, we might as well go accept the other two actually, because they're still like closer. Ah, come on, Trubbish, be a pal. He's level 12, to be fair. I mean, to be fair, we don't really have any Pokemon that are... Can we... Ah, fucking hell. Hang on, what? Yeah, we're not really in like the best position for taking on a level 12 Trubbish, I suppose, because we don't really have any... We don't have any type advantages either. There we go, we got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. It's... Spin that fucking wheel. Where's Trubbish gonna go? Oh, oh! I really wanted Trubbish. Oh, we are just gonna. I'm gonna run all the way past just to the. I want to grab more Pokeballs and also, like, obviously heal the team. Oh, that's a shame. That is a shame. I wanted big Trubs. There you go, use my last Pokeball. Money doesn't grow on trees, but you should keep your eyes peeled for sparkling things around Lumiose City. If you pick them up and sell them, you can become rich in no time. Here, I'll give you some tiny mushrooms I just found. Well, thank you, kind sir. I really appreciate that so much. I really do. A little bit gutted there. We didn't get Trubbish in the team. I don't know if anyone can hear that while I'm playing, but my stomach is rumbling like crazy. Let me get 16 just to make it up to 20. We'll leave it at that. I don't really need Great Balls at the moment, I don't think. I think we'll be fine without them, to be completely honest. But yeah, I don't know if anyone can hear that on like, hello, Benny. Welcome back to the channel and the stream. Is it going to come up on the live chat? Thank you, appreciate it. Chat box doesn't want to work apparently. Well, that's a bit shit. Chat box just isn't working at the moment by the looks of things. Hopefully it'll pop up. Let me register my birthday. Hang on. What day are we on now? Should I just put my birthday as like... What's Tuesday next week? Because I'm going to be playing it on Tuesday. 28th of April. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do the 28th of April just so I can get a birthday gift. Because I don't remember what the birthday gift is that you get. But we'll be definitely playing on Tuesday. I might be playing on Monday. However, based on a phone call I got earlier, we'll see. We shall see. I don't know why the chat box isn't popping up. Ah, there you are. You've appeared, Benny. Right. Emma's new helper. Yep, that we are. I am very familiar with how Pokemon evolve. You've got a Thunderstone and you want a Pikachu? Yeah. I can give you a Pikachu. Not going to give you the one from my team, but I will give you a Pikachu. Here he comes, the goat. This is where he's the goat. Tracy sent over Bois. Come on, Wheel. Nice me. Where's Bois gonna go? Don't you fucking dare do. Slot 5 for the big boy. I can't remember who's in slot 5. I want to say it's Patrat. Oh, it might actually be Pikachu, to be fair. So, we might literally have traded a Pikachu for Heracross, like, directly, essentially. There's part of me that just wants to immunise Bois from the wheel. Just put him in slot 1 now and pretend he's our starter. We lost our starter. We will not lose. I've got such like a weird pain in my nostril. I've never felt anything like it. It keeps coming up, which is why I keep like itching my nose and stuff, because it's just like this sharp like pain, just occasionally. Yeah, we're swapping Bois and Pikachu, and obviously we span for Trubbish and got Do Not Add, so that's why he's there. I think the next one, there's one literally right here, isn't there? Yeah. What do you want? And we're going into number 4. You lost your ring here in the Dorme BN Symmetry. That's fine. We'll go get it for you. We'll capture some. So we've got an Ekans in here. We've got potentially Ghastly or Haunter in here. We've got Sableye in here. We've got... Excuse me. We've got Spinarak. I think Aegislash. Not Aegislash. Not that blade. Whatever the fucking first. Oh. Come on in, Bois. Ah, shit. That's just not helpful. Hang on. Fuck off. Oh, shit. Oh, well. I threw a Great Ball. Didn't mean to. But we can spin for Ghastly, which is my all-time favourite Pokemon is Gengar, because I'm a basic bitch. Well, actually, not gonna lie, I think my love for Lucario which is also basic bitch. Slot 2, baby. That is Skiddo gone, which is a shame because I like Go-Go quite a bit, but it's Ghastly. No, I was gonna say Lucario is a bit basic bitch as well, but I do like Lucario a lot. But also, Heracross is up there too, and Hawlucha. Believe it or not, if you couldn't tell, I am a big fan of fighting type Pokemon. My favourite two like typings are Fighting and Ghost, so I think that's why I like Annihilate so much. Annihilate is sick. Okay, and I won't hear anything other than Annihilate is goated. People who slag off Gen 8 and Gen 9 and say there aren't any new Pokemon that are good, you don't know ball. Oh wait, hang on, Spuper, we've already done... Do I spin for Spuper? Let me just at least evolve Kakuna. And then while Kakuna is evolving, we'll just fucking spin for Spuper. I don't give a shit. We spam for Scatterbug. Never evolved into Spuper, so technically a new Pokemon. Slot 6, which is Beedrill. Oh, for fuck's sake. Beedrill is the only Pokemon in our fucking team at the moment that can Mega Evolve. Actually, Heracross can, but... Slot 6, Saruni. We've span a lot, actually, this stream. I was a bit worried that we weren't going to get many based on the fact that it was quite a slow start to the stream in terms of spins and stuff. However, it's really picked up. Can you fuck off, Ekans? What are you attacking me for? What are you attacking me for? Perfect. That's another Spinaroonie. Can you dig it, sucker? That's a Booker T reference for people that don't know what that was. He did a thing called Spinaroonie back in the day. Do not add. Fuck, I really like Ekans. Fuck. I would have taken Ekans over fucking Spuper as well. Spinarak. 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 Wait, Litlio's getting battered. Hang on. Let me just spin for Spinarak. Let me Spinarak for Spinarak. That's literally on... Why does it do this to me? That is literally on the line. If anything, that is in 6. But I can't... If I didn't do it before, I can't do it this time. I have to spin again. If it takes out one that I really like, I'll be a bit annoyed as well, but... That is brutal. So when we can, we have to take Ghastly out of the team in favour of Spinarak. I think the only one actually missing from this is Sableye, to be honest. But I don't think we can... I think we battle Sableye for the ring, but we can't catch him. If I'm not mistaken. We'll get a use out of Ghastly while we've got him. Why not? Lick him. Licky licky. I don't actually know what would be... What's... Ah, there you go, Disarming Voice. No. Yeah, dodge that shit. This is also really slow because the Disarming Voice is quite a long recharge. Let me get out. Wow. I just hit him with the missile, please. Oh, man. Can I catch Sableye? Yes, we can. Spin that bucket wheel. Where's Sableye gonna go? 4. I forget who's in 4. I feel like it's quite good. So we can get rid of slot 4 in exchange for Sable. Okay, so slot 4. Oh, slot 4 is for bait. I did for some reason. I thought. Hang on. Let me just move you into there just to keep up. Keep up. Can you keep up? Right, so we're on to box 2 already. This is the team's fucked. Except for Bois. Can I get out here? We might as well do the Bumblebee one while we're around the corner from it. Yo. I'm not going to do the extra spin per species for alphas though. I'm only going to do it if I catch a shiny version of a Pokemon we've already had. So if we catch an alpha version, I'm not going to spin, but if we catch a shiny version I will, just 'cause it'd be nice to have shinies in the team. So we might as well give it a punt, you know. But we are all caught up with who needs to go where, which is nice. Oh shit, I used a Great Ball again. It's fine. I bought them for a reason. I didn't buy them to not use them, I guess. If we had Bunnelby in the team still, I would replace normal Bunnelby with Alpha Bunnelby, but we don't, so that's how I'm going to do it. If we have a normal version of that Pokemon and we get an Alpha, then I'll just swap them out. But otherwise, we're just going to only do the extra spin for like shinies. And now we can return that ring to the leader and complete the final side mission. I'd like to think next week will be a little bit more active on the channel. This week has been a slog to get through. And that's the reason why I've not been streaming. Monday, like I said, it's up in the air on Monday based on a phone call that I've received today from work, which isn't great, but I'll figure it out. But I'll definitely be back on Tuesday, and we'll probably do more of this because I set my birthday, so we'll get a birthday reward, and that'll be nice. So Tuesday is definitely going to be this if I stream because, like I say, I want my birthday reward, and then. I think I should be, so we've got, I think next week at the very least I'll be streaming Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I'll do my absolute darndest to get a video out for the Saturday at the least, but I kind of want to do 2 videos and get a bit more. I need to get back on it with the shorts and stuff because I do enjoy like clipping up the streams because, you know, sometimes funny shit happens in the streams. Yeah. Get the shorts going, get videos going, and hopefully get a bit more regular with the streams again because I've been slacking. So now we're learning about Mega Evolution from Emma. I mean, to be fair, we need a. We've spun quite a few times this stream actually. We've got 2, 8, 10, 14, 17, 21, 23 times it's spun. It's pretty nuts. Wait, are we battling now? We've got no fucking health. He's... kind of... I've not really got a lot to go on here. She's got level 15 Mareep, and I've got a bunch of Pokemon that are battered because I feel like no matter how many times I play this game, I kind of forget that this battle occurs like straight after you've done the side missions. So not ideal. There we go. Nice. Everyone's leveling up. Well, not everyone. Three have leveled up, but you know. You know. We're not going to have to battle Mega Ampharos, are we? I don't think so. I think she's just showing us Mega Ampharos, which is fine. I can deal with that. I can live with that. I'm going to go and put Rock Smash on Bois so we can go do the shiny Mareep job, because I think that comes up pretty much straight away. If you see a black four-legged Pokemon around, be sure to let me know. I will do my best. Oh, we got a promotion match. Yvonne. Okie dokie. Oh, so now she fucking heals my Pokemon. I think. Ah, there's no. I need to get a ticket first, don't I? Obviously. So I need a. Is there a bench nearby? There is. Kill some time here until nightfall. Yes, please. Look for the battle zone. Get ourselves a ticket first, and then we'll go and battle Yvonne. Rather than go and speak to her about it first. Immediately knock out unaware opponents. So you've got. Oh, hang on. Check Shamari. Nope. Change moves. Yep. Detect. Rock Smash. There we go. You should get, if you're a dark type, which you are, you should get fucked up. Go on, boy. You muppet. I want to do this whole... Follow me, boy. Go. Deaded? Perfect. We've done it already. Okay. 600 point, oh, 1,000 points secured. We have got a paralysed Heracross, but we can live with that, I think. Can I sneak past to get this? Oh, we don't have anyone with water type moves anyway. We've got Pancham now who's fighting in dark. Right. Pokemon Sky. No, okay. Run away then, you little shit. Fuck you say to me, you little shit. Yeah, we don't have any water type moves, so we're going to have to find some other cards to see if we can use super effective moves, doesn't matter what kind. Bit tricky. This is a good opportunity for us to level up our Pokemon, really, isn't it? Oh, hang on. Don't like your weird rusting. Being honest, a bit creepy. Bit creepy. There we go. Is that how many do we need to do? Oh, just one. Perfect. That's a bit of extra added XP, or whatever you want to call it, to our drink. Grass type moves. I also don't have. Genuinely don't think any of them will have. Oh. Oh, hang on. Let me just evolve my Sweeper, because I want to evolve it into a Vivian. I mean, we're going to be weak against that Pidgey, but we can at least hit 2 grass type moves. That should be enough. Let's just switch out. Lovely. Oh, it was only 100 extra. That's fine. It should be. If this card over here is decent and doable, we might be able to. I think we'd get it in this next battle. Back. Could you learn? Was it you that could learn Shadow Sneak? Yes. You're psychic type, aren't you? Perhaps. I don't know if you're psychic and fairy though. Oh, I didn't knock him out. It's fine. It's a bit unfortunate. Would have been nice to just get it done with that one, but it is what it is. There we go. Obtained the challenges ticket. I think, if we grab a bonus card, do we keep it for our next night, or do we lose it when we leave? I think we lose it. Nope, I'm trying to get out. I don't really have anything to. I mean, I could go for Bois and then just rock smash him if I can. That'll do. And that'll do. Fucking hell. I suppose the benefit to doing that battle is the fact that I will get more medals. But let's fucking hell, we're battered, so we need to go there. But we need to heal pretty badly. Because I think if we went into battle against with this team in this condition, we would get slapped completely. So let's. Oh wait, is this the? What one is this? Number 5. This is a new one. Hello, let's heal. Oh yeah, I completely forgot I used the Great Ball. On a Sableye. I mean, to be fair, we caught it. I think did we complete that then? Ah, no, it's not. It's the sword Pokemon. I can't remember what it's called. Double-Aid, Aegis Slash. What's the first one? Honedge? It's Honedge. And to be fair, considering it's night time, he might be there now. So I also think Aegis Slash is pretty sick, so I wouldn't be anti going back and catching him, to be completely honest. I wonder if Pancham will be the other one as well, with it being night time. Let's fucking go then. Very nice. Level up for Bois. Look at our little Spinnerack go. He loves it. Let me just get Leo out just for a second, just because he's got some HP on him. Last Pokemon. Vivian. Oh, that's actually quite convenient. Smashed it. There we go, we've now progressed to rank X. Beautiful. I don't want to head straight back to Hotel Z. I want to go catch the Hone Edge. Is it going to... Oh, bastard. It's just taking me straight there. Fucking hell, it's going to go through... We're going to sleep until daytime as well. How inconvenient of them to just send me back there. I had shit I wanted to do. Yeah, I can't remember if we get the Kanto starter at X or if we have to go up again. And I also don't have off the top of my head, I can't remember what point we get the fossil. The possibility for the fossil. There we go, 8 grand, lovely jubbly. Minted. We do have enough money to afford the fossil now at the very least, which is good. For Lumiose. Right, so we're going to have to battle Naveen now. Reaching rank W is the next port of call. I'm ready. Nice. He's got 3 Pokemon. Oh, his last one's Scraggy, isn't it? Kind of forgot who his last one was. He's back in partner Pokemon. How could I forget? Fantastic. Let's see if the why is my brain not functioning? Let's see if the side quest for the research place. No, I don't know if it comes up as a. I don't remember if it like comes up or if you just have to, I'm assuming it would be a side quest, right? Because there's no. Maybe it's the next one, I guess. Well, I think I'm going to leave it there for today. First time back streaming for a hot second. We'll start next stream by going into Wild Zone 5 and then subsequently Wild Zone 6, just to see what we can catch and so on and so forth. Then we'll need a challenges ticket, and whilst it's the night time, we'll go back to Wild Zone 4, and I think Wild Zone 3 for Pancham, I'm not sure, and I think maybe Staryu only appears at, I don't know if it only appears at night or if it just cycles between whether it's Staryu or Magikarp that is like available. I don't really know exactly how it works, but like I say, that will be Tuesday next week. Monday is up in the air a little bit in regards to whether I stream or not, whether I get the opportunity to do so. I'll err on the side of caution and say it's unlikely. But yeah, it's definitely at the very least going to be Tuesday, because that's what I set for my birthday on this game, because I want the birthday rewards, because I don't actually remember what that is. Let's actually, while we are here, we'll just have a look. We'll put Fire Fang, Thunder Fang, and I'll put Snarl on, and we'll just go through our Pokemon. So this is our team. We start with Esper, which is a Pokemon I've never used in me damn life, but that's slot 1 at the moment. Slot 2 goes to Spinarak, who's already had a couple of decent moments, so looking forward to sort of, I guess, using him a little bit more if it's allowed. Slot 3, Litleo. He's a good lad, isn't he? Let me just swap a headbutt, and I want a fire type move, but I also want a normal type move as well. Sableye is in as well. Let me just put much on, just to get a bit more type coverage. And we've got Bois, obviously, the GOAT, the actual beast himself. And then finally, we've got Vivian, who, again, I've never used before, but we got ourselves a Speeper, and it evolved pretty quick, as it does. So, yeah, we'll leave it there for today. If you did enjoy, please leave a like and all that good stuff. I'll be back again on Tuesday, but until then, take care, everybody, and goodbye.